Hello, Hateless Gaming here, bringing you a guide on how to use a micro jump drive to get anywhere you may want to be. Um, these are some pretty interesting modules. How they work is you activate them, you spool up, and you end up 100 kilometers from where you started, which is pretty cool. They're pretty nifty in PvP. They're also really nifty in PvP, or in PvE, as well as a lot of other situations you can get creative with. They are very helpful modules, and I'm going to teach you guys a trick that most people aren't aware of and that is extremely helpful. And this trick is called micro jump drive triangulation, and I call it that for a couple reasons, but I just want to go over micro jump drives with you guys. They activate, they cost a lot of gigajoules to activate. They have a reactivation delay of, what is it? They have a reactivation delay of 180 seconds. So you can only use them once every 3 minutes, unless of course you're on a Marauder, where you can use them every minute because they got a significant reduction in activation delay. I got a 54-second reactivation, so, and then I got micro jump drive operation 4, which reduces the activation, makes it 9.6 seconds instead of 10 seconds. And then I got a Marauder here today, nothing too fancy. So I can go 100 kilometers just by hitting the micro jump drive, but let's say I want to go 60. So there is this thing here. If we look at it, we can find it in space. It's right there. It's 60 kilometers away. So if I were to just point my ship and I wanted to be at 0 on it, if I were to just point my ship to it and jump, I can't jump 60 kilometers. But what I can do is I can imagine myself. So I'm right here. This is me. This here is a mobile depot that I want to get to. I want to try and land on 0. What I can try and do is I can try and make a triangle. So if I can go like this and go in like this direction, so if I go here and then jump here, and then I can jump again here, I can get right there. So the trick is to try and imagine a triangle. So it's right there. It's about 60 kilometers away. The hard part is getting the angle right, and trying to land exactly 100 kilometers away from it. But if you kind of make a point to these two, and they both intersect about 100 kilometers away, so that's 60, it's going to be a little bit higher, so we're going to end up about right here. Just point our ship in that direction. We are going to hit the micro jump drive, which is right there. Star of the show there. We're going to jump, and then hopefully we'll be right at 100 kilometers away from this guy, if I did it right. You don't have to be perfect every time, and I haven't done this in a long time, so I might be off a little bit. Looks like I made a perfect triangle. We will try this again in 60 seconds. So I didn't do it quite right this time. We didn't end up at the right distance, so we're going to try again. But the idea is that you make a triangle from the both of them going about 100 kilometers out. It's pretty easy with the tactical overlay. Why did I not do that? So we want to be 100 kilometers away from the object and I. So if we make a triangle that has the same angle here, or here and here, what's going to happen is we want to end up somewhere on this line here, and we want to make that line be right between us, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, you can't tip things, so we're going to try going about this way this time. We go point our ship in this direction. The idea is to make a triangle between the two. Like I said, I'm not perfect at this. It's been a minute since I've used this strategy. I used to use it all the time with a rattlesnake. Gonna hit the jump. So we're not going directly towards our object. We're gonna try and land exactly 100 kilometers away. I think I did that poorly again. We're probably gonna be 120. Maybe I should have practiced this before I made the video. Yeah, I ended up the opposite way, so I failed again. This works, I swear it. I used to always look at the object, then point up. We can go down too. Actually, we're about parallel with it now, so we can actually use this. So we're gonna draw a line to here, into here, and then cut the middle, which is right there. It's actually right there on that line there. So we're going to line up and try again. Does that look right to me? It actually looks a lot better than it was last time. So we will try that again. We're trying to make it so that the distance is the same between the point that we pick. So using our tactical, I don't think that's going to end up right, but if we imagine a triangle, this line and this line need to be the same distance. We'll hit the micro jump drive. Sorry, I'm relearning this strategy again. It's kind of weird. And voila! That was perfect. You see, we lined up. We're exactly 100 kilometers away. Next time we get to activate the micro jump drive, we'll just approach it. And we'll be able to activate the micro jump drive and go directly to it in 2 jumps. If you do it correctly, it only takes 2 jumps rather than like 5, like this happened here.